Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Fizz back with yet another video today. I'm coming to you guys with another build video. If y'all watched yesterday's video, y'all know that I told y'all I'm gonna be coming at y'all with a lot of builds. Pretty much it's gonna be like a streak of build videos. And then we're gonna get straight into hit hits. As soon as I get done with these build videos, I'm gonna give y'all nothing but hits. We're gonna start it off with the video that I know y'all want the most. Just stay tuned for that. It's gonna be coming soon. But for today's video, we're gonna be going over the best Kevin Durant build in the game. This build was actually not that hard to find. In my opinion, it's by far the best Kevin Durant build in the game. It's not at the power forward either. It's actually at the small forward position. Some people might make it at the power forward. You can get more badges at the power forward, yes. But if you want to stay true to being Kevin Durant, you got to stay at that small forward position. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to make it from the pretty much the height, weight, wingspan, attributes, all the way down to the takeover, all the way down to the best badge setup for the how KD will be playing. So yeah, man, I'm gonna also be doing a series going over pretty much NBA player builds, and I'm gonna be using them at the park. This is going to be a build I'm actually gonna be using at the park. So if you guys want to know when I'll be dropping these videos later into the year, you will be able to come back to this video and know exactly what build I'm gonna be using. So yeah, without further ado, go ahead, please leave a like if you just want to leave a like and support the channel. Subscribe if you're new. We're on this road to 100K. But without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get straight into it.
I got digital dash, came right with a art. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high right through your block and I drop off the top and I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitches say.
Alright, so first things first is going to be the position. Like I said, we're not doing it at the power forward position like people would probably regularly do it. We're going to be doing this at the small forward position. So yeah, man, the position we're going to go with for this build is going to be at the small forward position. Next is going to be the height, weight, wingspan. This is pretty much going to be like the new, pretty much, pie charts. I guess since they don't have pie charts, this is where you're going to be getting your max caps. When it came to making KD, I tried to make it as close to KD as possible from the height, weight, wingspan. Now, KD actually weighs a lot, but I kept that as low as possible because if you go too high on the weight, your speed of ball and stuff like that is gonna be too low. So I had to make sure that that was right. Wingspan, I kept it as long as I could. It's still a 7-foot wingspan. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be able to do what you're gonna do with that either way. Then when it comes to the height on it is what I really tried to stay as true as possible. I was not going anywhere under 6'9". At 6'8", he would be able to get like the pro drill moves and stuff like that, but I wanted to make sure that it was as close as possible to KD's true height. So yeah, man, I ended up going with 6'9", 190 pounds, and a 7-foot wingspan. Body type, that really doesn't matter. That's completely up to you. I did go slight to make it look as close as possible to KD's type of body type. I didn't make the player look like it, but you know what I mean. Alright, next is going to be the attributes. So I'm going to be breaking down the attributes to show you guys how I really try to make this exactly like KD as close as possible. Now, another reason why I didn't go further on the wingspan is because if I went any further on the wingspan, I wanted my three-pointer to reach a 93 ball. You know what I'm saying? At 99. And another thing why I went 7-foot wingspan is because at 99, I'm going to have an 82 mid-range. And that's going to help me be able to have that Hall of Fame difficult shots. And we know KD has to have Hall of Fame difficult shots. That's literally like, that's KD. You know what I'm saying? He has to have that. So when it came to the attributes, I ended up having a max driving dunk, driving layup, post control. KD's post is actually very underrated. His little turnaround midi jumper, that's considered post for me. You know what I'm saying? So if something's unstoppable out of the post, I have to give it to him. So yeah, you know KD can dunk, he can lay up. People underrate his dunking because he doesn't really have to do too much, but like, why not if you can? Then when it came to the shooting, like I said, we're going to be maxing that out for 88 and 86. That's the whole reason why we went with this low of a wingspan for this height. But it's still going to be very overpowered. And then for the free throw, we actually have a 90 free throw, which is a lot similar to KD also. Then when it comes to the playmaking, we're going to have an 83 pass accuracy, 73 ball handle, and 76 speed with ball. Very well rounded. We're actually going to be able to have an 80 speed with ball at 99. Then when it comes to the defense, the only real hole that it might be is on the defense. That's going to be the rebounding. In my opinion, I don't think of KD as a really good offensive rebound and an okay defensive rebounder. So you're still going to have a 70 defensive rebound at 99. So I feel like that's kind of close to what KD is doing when it comes to rebounding, in my opinion. But when it comes to the block, perimeter defense, and interior defense, I feel like that's as realistic, as close to possible as I could. Maybe KD's block isn't that high. But, like, you need a block, you need an interior defense to be able to play this game. So, yeah, I had to have that. Then when it comes to the physicals, we're going to have max speed, acceleration, strength, and then the verticals are going to be at a 66. Because KD's not really a vertical type of player. He's going to be, like, a person that just gets the job done when it comes to vertical. Because he's so tall and long that he doesn't really need to do all that. But then we have the stamina that's at a 91. You already know why that is. And that's going to be pretty much the attributes for the KD build. Put in the comments down below, what did you think of how I made this build? Probably a couple of things that y'all probably gonna say, like close shot, rebounding. But I feel like the rebounding is very, very similar to how KD is. Now, close shot, I feel like KD probably should have a max close shot. But if you guys understood how big of a deal close shot does on your overall, I would have had to lower a lot of things for that close shot. So I just wasn't really doing that. If there's going to be one hole, I'll just take that. You know what I'm saying? Just take the build. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's going to be pretty much the attributes for the KD build. And all right, next, just like I did for the attributes, I'm trying to make these takeovers as close as possible to KD. Now, I could have went limitless range, but limitless range, you know what I'm saying? I can get that in spot of precision and just go with deep threes. I don't really know why they made limitless range a takeover when deep threes alone makes you be able to shoot from so deep. But yeah, I just went ahead and went with spot of precision because KD really doesn't have to shoot from deep. He can shoot from anywhere. That's really the thing. He shoots from anywhere. So as long as he's, you know what I'm saying, spot of precision. I could have went with even off the dribble one, but I just wanted to go with spot of precision. I could have actually went with the one that actually makes it harder to contest, but with this build, you don't even get the shot creator takeovers. So that was really my only choice. And then when it came to the last one, I actually put on post shot daggers. As you know, like I was saying, I put up the post control because KD is so good at doing that turnaround midi out of the post. So I had to give him that post phase. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I actually gave y'all that for the people that don't care about that. Then when the build comes out as a 3-level score, and look at the similitudes. You know what I'm saying? Look at the similitudes. First one, Kevin Durant. Y'all know it's a KD build if 2K telling you it is. 2K is not even consistent with it. If 2K is showing you and I went for a KD build, you know it's official. It's official, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, the build comes out as a 3-level score. That's going to be pretty much the build. Even compares it to the person that people trying to say was going to be the next KD, Brandon Ingram. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much the build. All we got left to go over is the best badge setups for this build. And when it came to the badge setups, I kind of put on badges to make me be able to play like a KD build. When I'm using this build, I'm not going to be, I don't know if I'm actually going to be using the badges to play like a KD build. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the best badge setups for this build. All right, next is going to be the best finishing badge setup for this build. So we have 4 Hall of Fame and 1 bronze. So we're going to have Giant Slayer, Posterizer, Slowly Finisher, Lob City Finisher, and Fearless Finisher. I feel like the most similar 2 badges for KD is going to be Giant Slayer and Slowly Finisher because I feel like KD finishes over anybody no matter what the height difference is. So Giant Slayer, very, very big. I never really see KD getting blocked like that either. Giant Slayer stops you from getting blocked. I feel like KD is good at avoiding contact when going to the goal. Pretty much does the best thing possible every single time at the rim. He doesn't try to do nothing too flashy. So that's going to kind of be like Slithy Finisher. Then we got Posterizer and Lob City Finisher because KD can dunk on people. He can catch lobs. Should it be Hall of Fame? Maybe not. But you know what I'm saying? Like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? I could have probably put on like a badge like Bat Down Punisher. But like, if they had like a post fade badge on finishing, which we're going to get into, probably would have put that on, but they don't. And then we have Fearless Finisher so that when I am fatigued, I can still finish because it's KD. He doesn't really miss layups, so we're not going to be missing layups. It's that simple. So yeah, man, it's going to be pretty much the best finishing badge setup for the KD build. All right, next is going to be the best shooting badge setup for this build. I tried to make this as close as I possibly could to KD, but I had to take a hit in a couple places, like deep threes. I wanted to add that gold, but if I had one more, I would go gold. But I couldn't go gold. Silver is actually pretty still crazy. Like for where KD's gonna be shooting from deep, silver is going to be helping that as much. Now, when it comes to deep threes, if you don't know, the higher you have it at, the more range you get. It's not going to be making it shoot better within your range. It's just going to be giving you more range to be able to shoot as well it will be on the line. Now, for me, when it comes to deep threes, from how I've been using it, it actually lets me shoot better from deep than it does on the line. It's kind of weird. It's a weird badge, I'm not gonna lie. Then you got badges like Deadeye and Blindness because KD shoots overdoses. That's what KD does. So you have to have every badge that's gonna be limiting the contest in this game. Then we have a badge like Difficult Shots. Like I've said, there's literally like, what's a KD build without Hall of Fame Difficult Shots? Clutch Shooter because we've seen the shots KD hit. Whether you want to say that he was on the Warriors or not, like if you see the person he's shooting that over and the time on the clock and what was happening in that game, you understand that that's clutch. That's pretty clutch. Now, is it Hall of Fame? No. Like, if you think KD's not clutch because of certain other moments, that's why it's not Hall of Fame. But yeah, then we got badges like Circus Threes because you don't never really see KD do too many off the dribble threes, but pretty much if he's doing an off the dribble three, it's more of a pull-up. I never really see KD doing like step backs, but I know KD could, so I did put that to silver. Then we got bronze catch and shoot, bronze hot zone hunter, and bronze stop and pop. Y'all know about the Hezzy. Come on now, y'all know about KD and his Hezzy pulling that joint. So I had to add stop and pop on bronze. Hot zone hunter, I probably could have had that at Hall of Fame. I'm not gonna lie, it's KD. Then I could have had catch and shoot at Hall of Fame. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like we can't have 50 badge upgrades. There's a lot of badges I could have put on. Fade Ace, I could have put on. You know what I'm saying? I could have. Green Machine, Corner Specialist. I could have put all these on, but like, you know what I'm saying? I just ran out of badge upgrades. So bear with me. You know what I'm saying? I did what I could. So yeah, man, that's going to be the best shooting badge setup for a KD build. Alright, next is going to be the best playmaking badge setup for this build. It's going to be quick for step, handles for days, unpluckable, and ankle breaker. KD can take angles, but he doesn't really do it that often, so that's pretty much the reason for that. I don't feel like there's a need to put on anything else. Maybe a bailout, but like, he's not really a person like that's doing too much, you know what I'm saying? Stop and go maybe because of his hezzies, but like he's not really doing quick stops. He's doing pull-ups, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of more of like a shot creator type of shot, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like unpluckable, handles for days, and quick for step because he can blow right past you easily. That's what makes him very, very unguardable, you know what I'm saying? And then yeah, like he doesn't really turn the ball over. He doesn't really wear out. It's KD, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what y'all want me to say. And last but not least, before we end off this video, is going to be the best defensive badge setup for this build. So, pretty much, we end up having bronze chase down artist. That's one of the best bronze badges in the game. Bronze rebound chaser. That's another good badge. Then we got gold clamps, Hall of Fame intimidator, and silver rim protector. Silver rim protector because KD can shot block, but he's not really like a crazy shot blocker. Yeah, one year he like was one of the best shot blockers in the league because he has to do that for the Warriors, but like on a year-to-year basis, he's not doing that every single year, but he can do it. So I did have it at silver, and then you got bronze chase down because he can do it, but he doesn't do it a lot. He's not like a LeBron, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to chase downs. The only person that really probably should have Hall of Fame chase down is somebody like LeBron or Kawhi. So yeah, maybe even Giannis, but I don't know. I don't know about that. But then we got rebound chaser. Like I said, I didn't want to put KD's rebounding too high because I didn't want to give him too much because KD really doesn't get rebounds because he's a rebounder. It's really because like he's so tall and long armed. You know what I'm saying? So he doesn't really need that. That's why I didn't have that highest rebound. And rebound chaser, we had that at bronze because he doesn't really need it to be any higher than that, to be honest, in my opinion. Then we got clamps on goal. That's going to make him play really good perimeter defense because KD's actually a very decent perimeter defender. Then we got intimidator to get the best shot contest possible, whether it's on the perimeter or in their interior. So yeah, man, that's going to be pretty much the best defensive rebounding badge setup for this build. So yeah, man, that's going to be pretty much the KD build. Put in the comments down below if you made it this far. Put it in the comments down below. Where do you think Brooklyn Nets are going to end up in the season this year? I feel like they should be definitely the favorites to make the finals in the East. This is coming from a Heat fan. They have KD, Kyrie, Caris LeVert. I've been saying Caris LeVert is nasty. Spencer Dinwiddie is disgusting. Jarrett Allen. They even have one of the craziest coaching stats. I feel like a lot of people are low-key not even understanding how good their coaching staff is. Not even just thinking of Steve Nash. They have like a bunch of head coaches on their staff that like are head coaches for a lot of teams. Mike D'Antoni is an assistant coach for them. It's a lot of assistant. If you go look at their assistant coaches, a lot of those people have been head coaches. Alvin Gentry, he was just with the Pelicans. A lot of these coaches are head coaches in the league. But yeah, go ahead, put that in the comments down below where you guys think they're going to be ending up. I feel like they're going to be the favorites to make the finals. Do you guys think they're going to win the finals? Do you think they're going to go out in the second round? Y'all think Kyrie's going to mess it up? Because I know no one thinking KD's going to mess it up. Maybe if you think his injury could. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much the end of this video. I showed you guys pretty much everything in this video on how to make KD. Leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, be the first to every single one of my videos. Share this video to anybody you think this will help. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz, man. And I'm out. This bit, man.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Yeah! Head in the clouds, walk through the city, they taking you out. Bitches be talking, they running their mouth. A bag in the back and a stick in the couch. You know what it's about. Had to cope with all the pain, so I'm about to die, man. They say he going too fast.
Alright, before we go too far into this video, I want to make sure to go over this. Now, we were at 4.2%. We're all the way up to 9.7%. But still, 90% of y'all that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. I know y'all mess with the videos. We finna be going so crazy, so you might as well hit that sub button. It's that simple.